Hey guys, well, this is a video I've been meaning to do for a while now. This seems to be a pretty popular subject for people to talk about, so I decided, hey, why not? I'll share my story. And of course, that is the story behind the very first DVD and very first Blu-ray I ever bought. However, I'm going to do it a little bit differently with the DVD part, just because I'm going to include the first two DVDs I ever bought. And there's a reason for that, which I will get to when I start talking about the second movie. But anyway, at this point, we all know DVDs have been out for quite some time. And I think they started coming out like in 1996, 1997, I believe. However, it wasn't until I think 2000 that I bought my very first DVD. So I was pretty late to the party. So anyway, I was in Walmart one day. I was walking by the electronics department. And I happened to, Walmart has those racks, they put out in front of the electronics department with a bunch of movies on it and everything. So I was walking by and there was a movie on the rack that it happened to catch my eye. And this movie happened to be a movie that I always loved and I grew up watching. That I had never had on VHS before. And I think this was actually the first time I had seen the movie on either VHS or DVD. And it happened to be on DVD, and as soon as I saw it, I wanted to buy it. Because like I said, I grew up loving the movie. And so I bought it that day, and the very first DVD I ever bought was Ghostbusters. This actually isn't the original DVD itself that I bought that day. This is actually the one that came in like a double feature pack with Ghostbusters 2. It's that set that included 2 episodes of the real Ghostbusters in it. The original DVD itself, what happened to it was that at the time I bought it, I actually did not have a DVD player. I bought it hoping that my computer would play DVDs on it, which unfortunately it turned out it did not. And to be honest with you, after that I kind of just forgot about DVDs once again and didn't really worry about it. And over time, that particular DVD became too scratched up to play anyway. Even by the time when I did get a DVD player. So I still have that DVD, but I just don't know where it is at this point. This one I've taken a lot better care of, so don't worry. So that is my very first DVD. However, it wasn't until the second one I bought that I officially became a DVD person and switched over from VHS. Because prior to this, I was still pretty much primarily a VHS person. Then one day I saw this movie and it changed everything for me. It was this movie that I officially switched over to being a DVD person. And I have pretty much bought DVDs ever since. The second movie I ever bought was also another movie that I grew up loving and watching and everything. It was from 1989, the movie. And the second DVD I ever bought, this is actually the original DVD itself as well, by the way. And the second one I ever bought was Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Yeah. This is unlike the Ghostbusters DVD I just showed you. Of course, like I just said, this specific DVD is actually the second one I ever bought. Yeah. Yep. Still plays perfectly. Everything. It's kind of weird to think that this DVD is older than some people on here that I watch videos by, but that's another story. Yes, I've always loved the Bill and Ted movies. Yeah, of course. Last year I found out last year around my birthday, no less, that they were actually working on the third Bill and Ted movie for real this time. Last I heard, they've recently just finished the script for it, so I guess they're gonna start shooting it pretty soon. Who knows how long it'll be before it comes out, but I've actually have talked about this before, the third Bill and Ted movie and how I feel about it. Um, so I'm not going to get into that again here in this video. If you want to go see it, you could probably find it on my channel. I'm searching it. I can't remember what I called it. Something about like let's talk about movies or I don't know, whatever it was I called it. You could probably find it if you really want to see it. I don't have Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey on DVD. I had planned on buying it, but then when I heard they were doing the third movie, I decided I guess I'll wait to see how they're gonna release, how it's gonna be done on DVD and Blu-ray and all that. Like if they're gonna release them all like together or whatever. I'll see how they do that first, but yeah. Supposedly both Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves are supposed to come back as Bill and Ted. George Carlin, of course, has passed away, so he won't be back. Clearly, I am interested in seeing how they do what they do with Rufus now that he's passed away. Like will they have Rufus passed away, having passed away too, and all that? But I guess only time will tell. I haven't come to think of it. The tagline right here, the tagline for the movie. Let's see, right here. Come to think of it, I never really thought about it until just a little while ago. But the tagline in context of the movie really doesn't make sense at all. History is about to be rewritten by two guys who can't spell. But I mean, in context of the movie. I mean, the thing is, they're not trying to rewrite history. That's actually the opposite of what they're trying to do. Come to think of it, that really just hit me a little while ago. The entire point of what they're trying to do is keep history from being rewritten. So, whatever. Anyway, that is the story behind my first two DVDs that I ever bought. And of course, Blu-ray should be included as well. It wasn't until last year that I started buying Blu-ray, which of course at this point, I pretty much am exclusively a Blu-ray buyer, with exceptions of when a movie I want to buy is not out on the Blu-ray, obviously. So what was the first Blu-ray movie I ever bought? If you don't remember, that was Kick-Ass. I bought this. I think it was I bought this about around Easter. Around Easter last year. So it's been just over a year, I think. Give or take a few days. Now, of course, if you remember me talking about this before, this actually originally wasn't the movie I had planned on buying as my first Blu-ray. I actually had another movie in mind for that, which it just didn't work out that way. And that was Labyrinth, if you're wondering. But I actually haven't watched this in a while, so I may pop this in again pretty soon. Actually, I think I watched this not long after I bought it, and I don't think I've watched it since for some reason. Which I don't know why. I mean, it was a good movie. I just, for some reason, haven't watched it since. So yeah, there's really not any special story to this. I just bought it around Easter last year. That's really about it. I mean, no special story attached to it like with the DVDs. Yeah, and that is the first two DVDs, and the first Blu-ray I ever bought. So that really about takes care of that. So thanks for watching. Some tape on the Blu-ray I was trying to get off. But thanks for watching. So I guess I will see you guys next time.